Rising. KemArts here, your girl. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me get my incense going. Let me get my smokes on. Let me get my smokes going. Ancestors love fragrance. They love stuff that smell good, like me. Ooh, look good, taste good, smell good, is good, everything good, good in the hood, baby, in the neighborhood. All right. Let's do our singing bowl for our Leos. I don't have a title because I'm going to wait till I get finished because it ends up changing every time I try to have it. So I'm just going to see what is your higher self want to relay to you right now, Leos out there. This is for your rising sun, moon, and Venus. If you have Leo in your chart heavily, somewhere down there. And it is timeless, so whenever you get it, Leo, tomorrow, tonight, next week, yesterday, no, I'm just kidding. 100 years from now, it's meant for you to have it. It may or may not resonate. However, if it doesn't resonate, leave it right here with the Eye of Ra. Okay, that's on my little mat. Okay, thank you. Let's do this for our Leos. Get you a little alignment going on. Close your eyes and just focus. Just clear your mind for just a few seconds. Let me do a little Reiki. I'm a Reiki master, so let me do a little Reiki, okay? Help y'all out a little bit. Close your eyes. Line those chakras. Those are chakras. Chakras, I call them. The chakras. Woo! Wow, I felt that. That felt good. Anytime you can get that, that feels good because it's aligned, it's balancing out those energies in your body and your chakras, right? Your chakras, your wheels inside you, your little 7 main wheels, energy portals, and getting that negativity out. Okay, it's getting that negativity out of there. Okay, so, but let's go ahead and see. There I am about to forget another card. There's 2 more cards. I don't know why when I stick those cards up there I don't see them. I'll be about to start another reading and it'll be 2 more cards sitting up there looking at me. Let's see what your higher self has to say to you, Leos. What's going on you? This is your June 16th through the 30th. Okay, I'm gonna try to get all these in for y'all. And that's going to be the end for y'all, okay? This is Facebook Live, and it's going on my YouTube channel, so I will put the link down there to my YouTube channel below this for anybody out there in Facebook land that may see it, share it, like it, tag it, and want to replay it, okay? Thank you, Spirit Source Energy. What is going on with our Leos and their higher self? Spirit Source Energy, what do you want them to know right this minute? Try to look at things more from a feeling level. What is your heart saying? If you look at life purely through logic, you will always get to a point where it seems to make no sense. True wisdom and understanding reside in the heart. And that's why I tell people it's not about the mind over the heart. It's the heart. Following the heart, leading with the heart, because with the heart we know in the Egyptians is left foot forward, right? As you move with heart, see the heart's on the left side, right? So as we move with heart and our left foot forward, we move with ease, not with ease. If we're moving on the right side and we're always doing things from a mind stand of view, our heart is not attached to it. There's no feeling, there's no emotion. I like to call those soulless beings sometimes, because they don't have no relation to the spiritual realm, so they can't feel, they can't put it together, they cannot grasp a certain level of intellect because of it. But when you do move with heart, that's your passion. That's your heart leading you. The mind can deceive you. Like I said before, the mind will take your ass to Antarctica and back, around the globe and back, and you still be like, where the fuck did I go? I'm lost. Because you're not following your heart. You're following all these weird ass thoughts that ain't even yours. You know, some is other people's putting their ideas in my little owl box, and putting their ideas in your head, right? And you just going along with it. You don't even know why you're going along with it, because your heart's not attached to it. It's not a passion. You just following it. Excuse me. You just following it because it sounds good. So that's not the way to be. You want to always lead with your heart, because your heart is connected to that instinct, that innate GPS system, that wisdom. And the card just verified it. True wisdom and understanding reside in the heart. So why would I follow my mind? My mind can take me everywhere. My mind can take me anywhere I want to go. It can take me to the moon and back, if I can get back. Y'all remember Interstellar? Go see that movie. You'll understand what I'm talking about the mind being everywhere and doing everything and can see everything, but don't mean it lines up with this right here. So your true path is your heart. That's your compass. That's your high priestess. That's your instinct. That connects you to the mother source, the 13th sun, your sound. Okay, Spirit Source Energy. What is Leo's word? What is Leo's word? Meditational stones for today that they need to concentrate on. Woo! Prosperity. Cancer just had this. Prosperity. What else for Leos? What's coming in for Leos in the summer? If we're getting ready to hit our summer solstice this Saturday, the 20th of June. What is Leo? Protection. Oh, I love that rose quartz. What else for Leo? What message the great divine has for Leo? What message? Woo! Passion. Woo! Who down with PPP? Hey, you know me. Who down with PPP? Who you know me? Y'all remember that old song, OPP? Well, this is the 3 P's, baby, for Leo. Y'all got it, Leo. I already know this reading finna be on fire. Just like Leo, fire, that sun. Y'all got y'all meditational words is prosperity, protection, and passion. Ooh, baby. What is finna go down right now, baby? Up in here. Let's get a romance card and we're going to move this reading along. Oh, let me start my timer. Y'all got 25 minutes. I'm just kidding. Y'all got 25 minutes. I'm getting off. I'm going to try to wrap this up in 25 minutes. Spirit Source Energy, what is the highest message you have for your Leos out there today? Spirit Source Energy, what is the highest message you want them to know right now? Spirit Source Energy, about their divine soulmate, their higher self, their highest self. Spirit Source Energy, what do you want to share with Leo? I'll put it on the mat in a minute, y'all. Let me get this one out. Spirit Source Energy, so y'all can see the cards. Spirit Source Energy, what do you have for Leos? I'm going to try to finish these up for all the signs today, but if not, it may run in tomorrow because I got to go to the store. There we go. Ooh, release your ex. Keep an open mind. All right. Some of y'all need to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Uh-oh. Spiritual baths. Spiritual baths. Release your ex. Some of y'all are holding on to your ex so you can't move on in the future because you're holding on to your ex. Your ex could be a lot of things. Ex could be really, that card, it says love and romance. But ex could be any situation. It could be any attachment that you're hung to, any outcome that you're hung to, trying to make it work. You're trying to control the outcome. That can be your ex. It can be people, places, or things to me, because I look at everything as energy. So the ex can be, the ex can be anything, y'all. It could be a person. It could be your actual ex relationship that you've had with somebody, an encounter, a one night stand, or, a 2-month stand, a 6-month stand, and they ghost your ass. It could be any of that, it can be a job that you only had for like 2 weeks and it's still bugging you because you had to quit. Okay. Anything can be your ex. But yeah, it's talking about love and romance. But like I said, everything is truly energy. So, or energy is truly everything is my motto. So you can relate it to so much depending on where you're at, Leo, out there. And you can be female or male, Leo, it doesn't matter. Okay. It's where you're at. It's where you're at, on which level you're at. Okay. Let's get on with this here. Okay, shall we? For Leos. Let's get on with this spirit source energy. This is for Leos. What do you want Leo to know it right now at their highest, for their higher self, highest self? What do the higher self want to communicate with Leos down here in the physical spirit source energy, the most dominant, powerful, positive energy that you want to relay to our Leos? The sun, the virgin, right? The sun, the organic energy, the pure organic energy, the solar energy. What do you want to relate to them? Spirit source energy. Come on. Ooh, clap back, snap back, baby. My trademark right there. The Empress. How abundant you are, Leo. Woo! That's a powerful overall card. Leo, y'all are powerful as. Y'all don't know it, but y'all are the law of attraction. The sun is. The sun is. Let me tell you. Let me see what that is. The Empress. The Empress is falling under Venus. Yeah, I knew that. But I wanted to make sure, because I hadn't looked it up in this book. I wanted to see where they put it at. The Empress is the door. In the Hebrew letters, the door. The door. Right there, the Hebrew letter. So the Hebrew letter, the door, is the Empress. The Empress is the door. The doorway. The door to what? Abundance, fertility, procreation, to life, to evolution, to success, to abundance of opportunities, to wealth, to fertility, even for some people. That means some of y'all might be getting pregnant out there, Leos, because of what the Empress stands for. When you have an Empress as a person, as your person, soulmate, spouse, significant other, you have the most powerful woman on the planet, or man, because they can operate in an Empress aspect too, because of the feminine nature that they have and our feminine nature that we have as women. We all have both he and she inside of us, right? So when a man or a woman is in the Empress aspect of themselves, they're powerful. That's like being Mother Earth out there, full of resources, full of opportunities, full of success, full of abundance. They are the door. Okay? They are the door. So do understand, when you have an Empress, you have the most powerful person on the planet of all women. Okay? In your possession. Okay? If you're so ever so lucky. Okay? To attract that, because Leo rules the law of attraction house. They are hobbies. They are passionate. They are great motivational speakers. Even they could fall in that line of motivational speaking because of the law of attraction. And when you develop your Empress, or when you develop your your house of Leo, you you know how to speak, you know how to communicate, you've perfected the law of attraction. The law of vibration is really what it is, and that's the vibration, the frequency in your voice. And that's what's so law of attraction about Leo, that the sun, everything kind of moves around, and the sun can move everything around and attract everything, that electric magnetic pulse that we have, that we feel, that pull, that gravitational pull, that magnetic electric gravitational pull, that things are turning and spinning because they are, So when you think of Leo, before I get started, let me get this out the way. Leo is love, expressions, law of attraction, hobbies, right? Motivational speakers. Their health problems will be in the back, maybe the spine on the left side and near the heart. So you need to care for your heart. Your cell salt is magnesium phosphate, the number 8 cell salt. Now, if we go back 3 to 4 on what you're missing at the time of birth, you need the cell salt number 1, Cancer, the cell salt number 5 for Gemini, the cell salt number 11 for Taurus. And just to cover yourself, I go the 4th way because it depends if you were right on the cusp. Sometimes you may go into Aries, but we're missing 3. Okay, so just to be safe, I add the 4th one, so that depending on where you were born, because I'm a cusp, I can fall like right on that one of those borders, and not to miss it, I just prefer to take it. That's how I do my cell salts. So they would need Cancer, the cell salt number 1, Gemini number 5, Taurus number 11, and Aries number 6. And they need to be careful with the back, the spine, the left side of the spine, and the heart areas, because that's what they're prone to having problems at. Like they might have lower back pain or kidney pain because it's on the back flank area. With me being a nurse, is back there. Don't take any herbals or anything without consulting a doctor, of course, but you definitely can. Cell salts don't hurt you. They just add those 12 minerals that we're supposed to have anyway in our body. So they're sublingual, and they're good to take under the tongue. You can let them dissolve, or you can put them in warm water and drink them. It don't matter how you want to take them every morning, but do take them. Okay, they call that the salt salvation, the salvation of the zodiacs. And we all are missing those, and people don't know much about those cell salts, but you need to take those cell salts. Okay, now back to your reading. Meditate on prosperity, protection, and passion. And you are the law of attraction, Leo. So whatever you have that power and that frequency. Think of the sun. The sun does everything, gives everything life, all planets. It'll shine on those planets that it gives life to, mainly Earth. So you coming in with Mother Earth, the Venus Empress card, you're a very powerful manifester. You're a very powerful creator, even life giver, a source, right, of energy. And you may be, what was I going to say? Like I said, some of you, if you're single or you're in a relationship, you might be getting pregnant. You're very dedicated, very passionate about what you do. Some of you may even take to, Mother Earth, being natural, being spiritual, being a guide, a beacon, a light for some people, operating in the Empress energy, in that creative ability. You're providing opportunities for people. You're coaching people. You're guiding and mentoring people even, okay, to connect with their Mother Earth, their heart, because the heart and Venus and Mother Earth go hand in hand with the Empress, okay? That is your Taurus energy. That is abundant. That is the ability to give life, okay? That is the ability to create life, okay? Opportunities, new ventures, everything successful about Mother Earth, all of the resources, okay? your hands, Leo. So y'all are in a very good position right now, having the overall energy of the Empress, Spirit Source energy. Thank you. Ooh, let's see what this is coming out. The Hermit and a Virgo at that. Ooh, y'all are doing some of y'all Leos out there are doing some real soul searching. Like I just said, that's interesting. That card came out after I just said that y'all, maybe going into Mother Earth areas where you're helping other people, motivating other people, being, you letting Mother Earth use you as a vessel to get to download, because you're very powerful. Like I said, when you're an Empress and you follow that Empress energy, you're very powerful. Like, you're here for Mother Earth. You're not here for so much self-gratification. You're here to help humanity. That's the Empress, to give life to humanity, to rebirth humanity. That's why in Hebrew, the Empress is the door, because that's like getting you up to the door, getting you up to make that clear choice decision without all that shade, without all that falsehood, without all those lies. You have nothing but the truth. Mother Nature gives us the truth. We don't know. We know when she fucked up and mad at us because the damn storms and all that shit will go wreak havoc on this planet, have volcanoes, earthquakes. I'm not talking about the weather stuff that man create with those heart machines and all that those other gadgets that they done fucking concocted, and made to change weather and outcomes and shit for money purposes, and create hurricanes for money purpose. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the natural disasters. We know when we fucked up, because that shit out there, when she get to tearing up some shit, we all gonna know, because she wiped the goddamn dinosaurs out. So if she wanted to wipe us out, she can wipe us out, right? So we always know the truth with Mother Nature. We know how she feel. We know when she's happy with us. We know when she's sad with us, because guess what? We'll feel it. We'll feel that vibration because of the heart chakra, that we're related to Mother Earth. We all came from the dirt. Some of us. But I mean, we came from the dirt, right? So we came from the earth. So we are related to her. She can hear our heartbeat. We can hear her heartbeat. We can vibrate to that. We know what that sounds like when we're following our heart, because it's a steady, whatever, a 432. It's a steady harmony, a frequency of harmony, right? Of prosperity, of peace, of passion, of protection. And we know when we're in rhythm and in sync with Mother Earth, because everything feels fine. Everything feels like it's beautiful, it's abundant, it's successful, it's harmonious, it's happy, it's healthy, it's wealthy. That's harmony, y'all. Anything outside of that, you're not in harmony with Mother Nature or yourself, because you're the representation of Mother Nature, right? You're an aspect of her. So that's taking care of you. That's very interesting to come up with the Hermit. So y'all, Leos, some of y'all out there are really reflecting on your path right now, what you want to do with your life. Spirit Source energy. Empress, like I said, is a Taurus energy. You're good with finances, budgeting. You might be into investing. Again, with that speaking, having the ability to speak. Look at there. Thinking of long-term partnerships. Y'all are connecting with y'all soulmate. Y'all soulmate might even be a Virgo. Might be a Virgo. Y'all are connecting with that. Y'all are really soul searching on your path right now and where you want your path to go. You're deep reflecting. And to pull the Six of Cups, that's my soulmate card. That's you thinking about of a long relationship or a past relationship. Now, it's saying, like I said, let your ex go. For some of y'all, it is an actual person. For others of y'all, you're already with your soulmate, and it's not the person, it's the situation that you're having to let go of, like I said at the beginning, because energy is truly everything. That means the job. That means the hobby that you no longer want to do. That means those cups that no longer give you fulfillment, right? So you're thinking of an ex situation, an ex relationship, an ex commitment, right? And it's okay to change. It's okay to change. Mother Nature shows us all the time. Fuck change when you want to change, okay? Change. Do you, boo, boo-boo, and baby, do you. Whenever you want to change. Forget what other people say. Mother Nature don't care when she have a hurricane. She don't care when she erupt in a volcano or earthquake. When she want to change, damn it, what she do? She shake some goddamn shit off. She shake it up and go blow that shit off. Like that meme go, let that shit go. You better learn to let that X shit go, goddamn it, and let that shit go. Okay. Mother Nature show us everything. She's the one true divine, show all, tell all to everybody's sign. And if you listen and observe and pay attention, you would learn what energy is. You would learn how to let go of X bullshit. You'll learn how to let go of X jobs, X co-workers, X families, X friends, X boyfriends or girlfriends, acquaintances, or one night stands, or whatever the heck y'all having out there. You know, X partying, X clubbing, X, don't want to work in this field no more. I want something new. Let that shit go and get you something new, because that's the only way you're going to change the frequency. The law of attraction, the vibration, is to stop staying stagnant where you do not want to be and change with the energy. If the energy say do this for 5 years, fucking do it for 5 years. If it's saying, well, do this for this amount of years, then fuck, do that. It's guiding you. But because you have no connection here and y'all are thinking up here, that's why you're unhappy. That's why it's no harmoniousness in your life, because you're not following your passion, what is in your heart. And your heart knows better than your mind knows. Like I said, this motherfucker up here can take you to Antarctica, okay? It can take you straight to Antarctica, to the North Pole, to the South Pole, to the Big Dipper, to the Bermuda Triangle, and try to come up out of that motherfucker. We already know once you go through the Bermuda Triangle, most of the people don't even make it out alive. That's how deep the mind is, going back all those years. If you get lost in one of those time portals, you may never return back to Earth. Never. So it's here, y'all. It's here you follow. This is what you follow. Your passion and your heart. That's what leads you to your destiny. Not following these fucked up thoughts, because half of them thoughts, the majority of them thoughts ain't even yours. It's programs. It's illusions. See Divergent. See Insurgent and Allegiance. You will understand. See Interstellar. You will understand. Your thoughts be fucking y'all up. That's your ego. That is your ego. Your thoughts be doing the fuck up on y'all. Yes, it's the thoughts. Because you don't have no sense of encompass here to know, oh, that shit don't belong to me. That ain't mine. Who the fuck is that? Who fucking done tapped into my frequency and put that shit in my head? Because you don't know energy. That's why. Matter of fact, the first thing you don't know is your damn self. That's what the fuck time that is. Because if you knew yourself, like I teach my children, you know your fucking thoughts. We talk about it all the time, because I got to make sure they know their thoughts from somebody else trying to impose their thoughts on them, on what they want them to do to control them, right? So you have to know that yourself. You have to know, this ain't what the fuck this come from? What voice is that I'm hearing? Because you'll hear your higher self. That's one thing. But you'll hear some other shit too that ain't yours. And you got to know how to break that illusion, like in Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiance. You got to learn how to break through that illusion, through that fear, right? Because the fear going to keep that illusion, that ego going. And you're going to be on such a fucking ego trip, you're going to think you actually got higher consciousness contact, and you don't. That's your fucking ego taking you on a fucking ego trip and doing the royal fuck over you. The royal fuck. It ain't even doing a physical one. It's doing a spiritual one on you. It's like really got you tripping out. Really, like you really think you doing something and you ain't. You really think you moving and you ain't moving no damn where. You think you on Earth and your ass is somewhere in the goddamn Bermuda Triangle, lost as a motherfucker. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit they're not telling you. The ego fucking trip. The ego trip is a bitch. It'll teach you something though, but it's a bitch. If you come out of it, you okay. You made it. You done mastered. You done mastered what a lot of people don't. A lot of people kill themselves behind this shit. A lot of people go into a deep depression behind this shit. A lot of people go crazy mentally behind this type of shit. So spirituality, y'all, is nothing to fucking play with. Trust me when I tell you, it ain't nothing to play with. You will fucking get lost playing with it. You will get lost on the way fucking home, goddammit, when I'm telling you. And you better hope you make it back to planet Earth to realize, shit, what the hell? Where the fuck did I go? Because guess what? Everything in the illusion, y'all, is gonna look like you right here on planet Earth. That's the fucking ass kicker right there. It looks and appears to be just like you never left here. It literally look like this living room. It literally look. But you so fucking far gone out there in that bitch, and you just like Interstellar toward the end, all them clicks in that mind, he was showing you the different stages and levels and dimensions of the mind, and y'all want to follow that motherfucker? You'll never come out of that motherfucker alive. I'm here to tell you, you'll starve to death. You better follow your heart, people, if you know what's good for you. You better follow that passion in that heart, that flame in that heart. That's what you better follow. That's right there is what you better follow. Not that damn, because some of that shit be fucked up. That be other people's shit. That be your ancestors' shit. They traumas, they sicknesses, they post-traumatic stress shit and all that other shit. Schizophrenia and all that other shit they want to call it. ADHD and all that shit. You better get your heart right so your mind can get right. Because if this is out of balance, this going to be out of balance. But if this is in balance, this will be in balance. And the greatest thing they can take from you is your emotion to feel. And that's what that card said. It said, try to look at things more from a feeling level. Now, feeling don't come from the fucking mind. Feeling comes from the heart, don't it? From the heart space. That's the sacred space right there, where that heart is. That's the most sacred space right there. To being a human being is your ability to feel compassion, your ability to feel love, to vibrate on the frequency of love. Y'all better recognize what fucking time this is. Empress out here on the board, high on the overall energy. That's what fucking time it is. But y'all better recognize what time it is with you. What time zone you in? What dimension you locked up on? Are you locked up in the illusion where you think you're going somewhere, but you're actually ain't going nowhere? You're in the illusion and you're on another planet somewhere, but your hologram appears to be here because you don't know yet. You haven't got any control over the ego yet. The ego got you on this trip. You can't even see it right now. All right. Ooh, I done talked the whole 25 minutes. My bad. Let's start again. Now, coming over the Six of Cups is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is somebody's thinking, this could be a long-term relationship, but maybe not. Some of y'all don't trust y'all person. Y'all feel like with the Seven of Swords, y'all feel like somebody's lying or cheating, or that the communication isn't there anymore. Swords have to do with communication. Again, this is Gemini season, and we're coming into retrograde 17th or the 18th. So you want to watch the miscommunication, okay? It could be a miscommunication. It could be that your person is not communicating the way you want to, so now you're second guessing the long-term relationship, or if this is your person, because you're doing this deep soul searching under Virgo. You're doing this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and also the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy with the swords. Here coming in is your Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is strange. Oh, shit. Let me see. How the hell? Oh, some of these got upside down, y'all. Oh, Lord, how the hell that happened? Oh, I didn't check my cards. I think that's why it happened from last night. Usually I run through them and check them. And then if they flip them, it's meant to be flipped. But, hold on. Y'all got to get right. Y'all know my little, I got some tendencies about me. I guess I try to be too perfect sometimes. Ooh, I got some of them tendencies, baby, I'm working on. I'm still going to turn these cards in this right spot, even though they probably want me to leave them because I'm stubborn. I'm a Taurus, so bear with me. I'm trying to get out of that control shit. I'm trying to. Ooh, they got to work with a sister. They got to work with a sister, baby. Woo. Taurus like to be in control, baby. I'm a leader from the heart. I can't help it. Can't help it. Can't help it, baby. That's who I am for now. I might change tomorrow. So I'm going to leave this upside down, but I know this really meant to be up like this. Well, I'm going to turn it up like this because it really did meant to be up like that. So y'all coming in with the Seven of Swords, and y'all are wanting to build something of a lasting relationship. Again, there is your Venus energy, your Taurus energy up there in the front right there. And your Ten of Coins is, well, they don't have it on here. It's Venus. Oh, it's Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio energy. Ooh, wee. Ooh, that's Taurus and Scorpio. Ooh, y'all might want to get y'all a Taurus and a Scorpio. Trademark right there. That's my slapback card. My signature. Page of Swords. Somebody coming in wanting to communicate with y'all. Underall energy. I'm going to try to wrap this up. I'm going to do 5. Palace of Swords. You're very truthful in your home. You're being truthful. You're acting truthful. I was supposed to turn these around so y'all can see them. That's the 4 of Wands there. It's an even, steamy relationship of passion. Let me move this over so y'all can see the cards as they're down there. There they go right there. The Hermit, the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Page. And your underall energy is your Palace of Swords with truth and clarity. Not living in la-la land of illusion, but cutting through the illusions with the Palace of the Swords. Being truthful with yourself in your home about how things are going in your home. If you're able to build, okay, because this is what you want to build, a legacy with the 10 of Pentacles again. You want the Page of Swords. You want even communication. You want your person to communicate with you, okay? Because you already feel that they're not communicating with you with the 7 of Swords. So you want more interaction. You want more action, more words. You want more affection even. Could be that, okay? You want more ideas, okay? Virgo, hermit mode. Your hermit mode is, like I said, deep introspection. You know, soul searching, the mirror energy, rest and recovery, like someone's getting rest, someone's meditating on a lot of things. But you got to remember, don't overthink, Leo. Get your mind on something happy. Get your mind on something relaxing, not thinking about what you're trying to accomplish here, because we know you're trying to accomplish the 10 of Coins here. You really want to build something lasting. You want to build something, you know, of value. You want to do some investing possibly. You might go into accounting. You might go into things that have to do with math because you have the Taurus energy here. You might go into things that are abundant and add a lot of value. You're contemplating with the 4 of Cups here. Oh, I'm sorry, I said 6. That was 4. This means you're contemplating over something. I thought that was 6. That was 4. I read it wrong. Oh, damn, I must have got a little dyslexic. Somebody with dyslexia maybe listening, but for me to pick up on that, because normally I don't confuse this 4 of Cups with the 6 of Cups saying it was long-term partnership or soulmate. This here is someone maybe having speech problems with this mix-up that I just did. You know, having communication issues or their ability to communicate effectively because of the sword energy, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy around you. and it's hard for you to get out your feelings, out. It's hard for you to express your feelings because you feel that your communication isn't effective, or is tied, is not being understood here. Okay. And people may think you're lying about something because you may have a speech impediment or because you stutter. Okay. But so you're like a hermit. You're like going in soul searching, trying to find the answers to yourself and trying to create a legacy. But like I said, for me to pick up on that communication issue I just had with reading this 6 backwards, I read it as instead of a 4, I read it as a 6. So, because the 1 is on the other side of this V. So I had a little dyslexic moment right then. So this could be somebody that has that type of learning limitation, but it can be overcome through time. You got to be patient. You got to work on your communication. That's what the Page of Swords is. The Page of Swords is wanting something, a deeper level of communication, a new partner. You're wanting to, improve. You're wanting to improve on your speech is what I'm saying. Is what I'm seeing here. Wow, that's interesting. That took a whole fucking new turn. Wow, very interesting. Don't fall into sadness, though. Don't fall into those negative thoughts, because it's going to create a depression for you, for whoever this person is, this Leo, or this energy that's in someone's chart or around somebody. Don't fall into thinking that because you are one way that you're not loved. Okay? Because you are loved, because the Empress energy is right here, and she birthed you how she wants you to be. And this is really about you accepting yourself, because the Empress didn't make any mistakes. Ooh, I felt that. Fuck. Damn. That almost made me cry, y'all. Ooh. I feel like I want to cry. Wow. Wow. Wow, y'all. Damn. That's like, it's like your mother giving birth to you, and she created you how she conceived you to be, and you're feeling, a lack because of a certain flaw. Let's put it as a flaw for better part of it. It's not an imperfection, because it's those imperfections in us that make us beautiful. It's not even a flaw, because those little flaws make us be the beauty and the abundance that Mother Earth needs. We just got to tune in and keep that light, that our love and that passion and that prosperity and that protection, and know we got that from her, and keep that as our heart space. See, she's wearing green, and there's the light. You're to follow your heart, people. In anything you do, if you follow your heart, you'll reap the harvest. That's what the Empress is about. Okay? Us reaping the harvest. Reaping the harvest. And if you're not accepting of yourself, you can't expect anybody else to accept you as you are if you don't accept as you are first. And you can't continue to hide in Virgo energy, this hermit mode of introspect, to get away from your limitation. You got to embrace your limitation as Mother Earth is embracing this baby, this light, because that's what she gave birth to in the womb, in the world, to be the light of the world. Your legacy has to do with speech. For those that do have Leo in their chart, your legacy has to do with communication and overcoming that. And I see here with the Page of Swords, you want to overcome that. Maybe take tutoring, or just take your time listening to Audible and Audible things, and taking it slow, teaching yourself. Could be as simple as that. Or it's just as simple as even just accepting who you are, and people will get the message. People will they're going to either like you or love you. That's what I love about us Tauruses. You're either in or you fucking out. You either love us or you fucking hate us, because we don't do the in-between shit. You gonna either gravitate toward a Taurus or you're not. You're gonna be on the extreme of it, because they don't do the wishy-washy shit if it's a true Taurus. You're gonna either love them for who they are or not, and they know that about themselves, and they're not gonna force that on anybody. So this person or whoever this is I'm talking to, you can't force yourself on anybody, but you got to show everybody that you love yourself the way you are, and that's what's going to be your law of attraction as a Leo, and they will come to you, and you will have this 10 of Pentacles, because this 10 of Pentacles is the same thing down here, the harvest, what you're trying to manifest. And that's what you're trying to manifest, financial stability with this 10 of Pentacles. That means you completed something to get the 10 of Pentacles. Now it's ready for you to show the world what you have accomplished, how great or how intellect. Because remember, swords are intellectual people at that sometimes. They're very sharp in the mind. Don't necessarily mean they know how to follow their heart, though. They might have a mouth, and can run the mouth like a Libra or a Aquarius or a Gemini person with communication, but it don't necessarily mean they have the heart connection here. And what I'm seeing here for you, Leo, is that you have the heart connection here to Mother Earth, and she made you exactly the way she wanted you to be, and she wants you to accept yourself as you are. Damn, this is somebody's mom, y'all. I'm about to cry. This literally is somebody's mom speaking to them. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. Whew. Wow. They didn't make no mistake. Your mother is saying they didn't make no mistake how you were made. This is about self-acceptance. This is about self-love. This is about genuinity, or whatever, genuineness. And I'm literally crying, y'all, excuse me. This is about, you are who you are as a person, and you have a contribution of light to the world, to others like you. And if you can just embrace who you are and love who you are, you will see the harvest come into your life about why you are the way you are. It's meant for you to work with these type of people, possibly, that have the same speech, of being ineffective kind of with communication or speech limitation. It's meant for you to work with those type of people. And that's your legacy. That's your gift to the world. That's what I'm hearing. Because I think what this is somebody don't know why they're here, or why they're feeling such alone in the world. And that's because you haven't connected to your heart chakra, and you haven't accepted yourself in your heart. And so therefore you feel at a loss. You feel like you're in a world that you don't even belong in. That it's cold and it's dark, like this hermit. And all you have is this little light, but all around you is like cold and dark, like you're living in a cave on top of a mountain. And you're just looking down at the life that's down there and wishing you can be a part of that life, and not really accepting and knowing that you are already a part of that life. Your mother or your father or your grandmother, whoever this is in this reading right now. And they want you to pick yourself up. because they want to give you this harvest. But they cannot give you this harvest until you pick yourself up. Until you accept yourself for who you are. And this is what they have for you. A legacy. A 10 of Pentacles. You may have Scorpio in your chart. You may have Venus in your chart in Scorpio or in Taurus. Because Taurus is the money house, and this is a pinnacle. This is about Taurus. This is about your generational wealth here, your legacy, your inheritance. And they're trying to give it to you, but because you feel so bad about, you know, not being able to communicate effectively, they're trying to give you the cup, but you're thinking about it. You're contemplating, I'm alone. I don't have anyone. Why would I want that cup? Let me just be left alone. Let me just be in my misery by myself. Nobody wants me. Nobody loves me. This is about self-love. This is a person that is really like depressed, kind of, you know, like very in some darkness. But there's life around you. Because of this green, there is life. There is life around you. There is light around you. You just have to see it in yourself. You have prosperity. What does it mean to you? You have the protection of your ancestors. What does it mean to you? You have passion. What does it mean to you? And once you tap into that, you'll understand everything about this reading. And look, and this is what they want, a new beginning, a new love for you. When you love yourself. But this new love and this new beginning cannot come in. This reward from the universe cannot come in. This Ace of Cups cannot come in until you accept yourself. Until you accept yourself, this is going to be denied. This is going to be withheld from you. You got to learn to love yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Look at there. And that's your justice. That's making things right in your life. When you do what these cards just said, that's what's going to balance things out in your life. And with this new love and this new found relationship that you're going to have, you're going to get the justice that you deserve for people making fun of you, for people laughing at you. They'll be sorry. You won't. They'll be sorry. This is what's going to make things, you know, balance out the scales, the truth. You upholding the truth, the light that's sword as your truth of who you are, and you accepting yourself as you are. And you're not pretending to be anybody else, and you don't want to be anybody else. Because if you be somebody else, you're not going to get what your ancestors have for you. You're going to get nothing, pretty much. You're not even going to get what that other person's ancestors have for them, because that's what they have for them. That's where people go wrong at. We're trying to be somebody else. We need to be ourselves. This is self-love, self-healing. This is self-care. There's so many tools out there that can help you. So many tools. Ooh, this was deep. Oh gosh, this was, ooh. Ooh. I'm scratching my head. Oh God, I'm scratching my head on this one. Your ancestors love you, whoever this is. They love you. And for anybody out there not accepting themselves, they still love you too. But this particular person, it deals with communication. And it's about acceptance. Accepting themselves. Wow. Ooh. Venus? Venus, what you doing? Damn. This Venus for you, baby. This is Venus for you. This is definitely Venus. Definitely Venus. I don't even need to clarify nothing. Let's see what your outcome is. Spirit source energy. What is the challenge? Let's see what the challenge, then the outcome, and then the advice for you Leos out there with that or can resonate with this reading. What is the challenge, spirit source energy for Leo in this reading? That one wanted to come out. Look at there, the Ace of Wands. Ooh, a passionate, hot romance, baby. They're going to send you a new cup of love, all right, and it's going to be passionate and hot. You're going to have that person for you. I think that person is going to end up being, when you start working with your speech and or with those people that have that same limitation as you, that's when you're going to meet that that connection that you're longing for and come out of hermit mode. And that's going to pull you out of that deep, dark space that you're hiding in the mountains of your mind, okay, in the dark cave of your mind, okay, in a depressive state of mind, that torment. That's what's going to pull you out. Maybe look for some charities or foundations that already exist and go volunteer. Maybe you can start there. Maybe you can start doing mental health and mental retardation or something with people that have, or the organizations that have dyslexia or some kind of speech impediment. Maybe some of y'all are going to take speech therapy, or you might be a speech therapist because you've dealt with dyslexia, or you've been in special education classes during your school, term, of being in school because you have dyslexia. But whatever it is, your challenge is this hot, passionate romance is coming. A new beginning is coming toward you, and you have to pull the only thing about it, what's challenging is you're in Virgo mode. You're in hermit mode. And sometimes when you're in hermit mode, it's hard to see a new beginning. And all aces offer a new beginning, a new type of action, a new direction, a new focus, a new love, a new beginning, a new opportunity. So all of them offer you something new. But when you're in such a cave, a cold, dark cave, you don't see the opportunity that's ahead of you. And what's ahead of you is a new hot romance. But you're contemplating and thinking on the negative that you don't have anybody now. And so it's hard for you to accept the fact that you got anybody now coming toward you. And that's why your romance is a challenge right now, because of this deep depressive state that you're in, and you need to come out of it. Maybe go to Mother Nature, do some work around the trees, sit around the trees, do some grounding. I do earthing and grounding where I stand in the grass and put my feet in the grass, or I sit under a tree, lotus style, and meditate, or sit on a bench by a tree and meditate, look at the water, at those little town lakes and stuff. You need to get out in nature and ground yourself and let Mother Nature take some of those energies away from you. Let her remove some of that just depression from you. And the only way you're going to do it, you're going to be able to do it right now, is you're going to have to go in nature to do it. I ain't saying go in the woods or the Amazon. I'm saying go out, sit on a damn tree, by a lake, by some water, and sit there and think and talk to Mother Nature and express yourself. And if tears come to your eyes and you got to cry like I just did, then that's what you do. That's what you do, because that's what's going to start the healing process. Is you got to release a lot of pent up low self-esteem about yourself, and you got to have that. You got to get some self-acceptance about yourself and release the low self-esteem about yourself. Okay? You got to tune into who you are through Mother Nature and why you came, so that you can see your gift that you're to bring into this world. Let's see what your outcome is, spirit source. Look at there, justice again. Fucking justice. For anybody that lied, that talked about you, that made fun of you, I said that is damn proof. They're going to get it. For people that just scorned you, that didn't want to be your friend, didn't want nothing to do with you, that left you in this hermit mode because they just turned you away, or they talked bad about you, not realizing that you had a communication problem maybe, or they just insensitive motherfuckers. Either way. Now you're getting the justice. Now you're coming to clarity and the truth of what this is because of the reading. And now you know what action to take. Because remember, you still got the Ace of Swords standing right here in her hand, which means now you're finna take a new action. Your outcome is to take a new action now. Toward bringing yourself out of this dark cave that you're in, this dark place. And get in tune with Mother Nature and Mother Earth in your heart. Then you'll connect with your spirit guides like I just did. I was able to tap into your spirit guides. That's what just happened right now. They came because of the light. They came because of the light. And for a second, I felt their sadness because you're in this dark state. But I also, see, there was that stutter again. But I also felt your loneliness and your depressive energy. Not in a bad way, it just came into the reading. So you're going to get justice, whoever this is, male or female, doesn't matter if you got Leo in your chart or whoever this resonate with over time. You're going to get justice, but you got to ground yourself with Mother Nature. You got to go back to Venus. You got to go back to Mother Earth. You got to give it to her because she's the only one right now at this point that can do it. She is the only one. The most powerful entity, the most powerful living organism, Mother Earth. Mother Earth, the only one that can handle the energies that we go through in the human experience. And that's why people don't understand how important and how significant earthing is. Because whatever you're feeling, whatever emotion, you got to give it to Mother Nature so that she can do what she need to do with it and transform that energy. Because she knows how to alchemize alchemy. She knows alchemy. So she knows how to transform that energy into positive energy to not do harm. To not do harm to others. That's what you're dealing with here. That's why that's your overall energy. That's your overall energy. And this is your outcome. Let's see what your advice is, Spirit Source Energy. Look at there, the Queen of Pentacles. Look at there. The Queen of Pentacles just dropped right there. Independence. You're going to have, your outcome here is financial independence. Your advice. You're going to have financial independence. This is Taurus energy. This is the Empress actually. Also, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. You're finna have abundance, baby. Ooh, y'all finna have some abundance, baby. They won't be laughing at y'all ass after this. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that. Y'all know I likes to put that fuck in there, don't y'all? I guarantee the T that and my T's like Tyler Perry. Baby, it's all in love. It's all out of humor. But you look at this. Look how simple the damn, usually I have a whole bunch of challenges, and usually I have a whole bunch of outcomes, and usually I have a whole bunch of advice. Look how simple this one turned out to be. Because they don't want to complicate things. They really wanted you to get what you can see and internalize it so that you can go on your path here. They really wanted you to understand this. Look how simple. I don't even think I've had a simple reading like this. And I'm not saying simple in a negative way. I mean this cut, clear, and concise. Even though I've been on here probably about an hour. But that's because this is the way the energy flowed. But look how the outcome, the challenge, accepting this love, seeing this love, coming out of hermit mode though. Justice, getting the justice for all the trickery, betrayal, and people deceiving you because they thought that you didn't have a brain or you didn't have an intellect, or because you had a speech problem. They thought that they can cheat, lie, and deceive you and trick you. You're getting the justice over those people. Now, look at the advice. 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You're coming in here sitting on a gold fucking mine in the face of your enemies. And look how things balanced out. The Two of Swords. You're a little bit guarded, of course. You're indecisive, you're not speaking. You know something, you're not really saying anything, but the evenness of the swords tell you that this is about to be taken care of. This is about to be handled. It's about to be even, because that's 11. That's 1-1. Look up the number 11 to see what it means to you. But this is definitely you with your financial independence. Don't give up. Please don't give up. This is you getting that reward from your ancestors. They're setting you up for greatness. Your gift is your greatness. Your flaw, your ugly, that I like to call the motherfucking ugly. The universe respects the bold, the brave, the beautiful, and I call it the motherfucking ugly. Now, whatever you want to put on your motherfucking ugly is your person. It's your impression on this world. You got to accept that. Nobody else can accept that to get that abundance. You have to accept it to get the abundance. That's why I don't care that I cuss like a motherfucking sailor, because I know the context in which I'm cussing. I'm not cussing as a derogatory. It's humor. It's a figure of speech or expression to me. Even though it might offend others, I don't give a fuck. But even if it offends somebody else, guess what? It's me. And that's my light to this world. And that's my self-acceptance. I got to accept myself as I am, so that I can receive the abundance from Mother Nature. Because at the end of the day, Mother Nature didn't make no mistake on either one of us. And if we can't accept each other's ugly, then there will be no balance and harmony in this world and on this planet. There will be no harvest. There will be no green, no energy, no pure energy, right? No energy source. There will be none of that. It'll be nothing but chaos and destruction. And that's what you see now. People that don't love themselves and got full of ego, and all they doing is causing havoc. So you got to love your light. The universe respects bold, the brave, the beautiful, and the motherfucking ugly. And it is nothing about our spiritual journey that is fucking beautiful all the time. The beauty is that you accept your ugly. The beauty is that you have self-love for who you are and how your creator created you to be, because that still is a beacon of light for somebody to stand in that type of truth, to love who you are, no matter what your, if we want to name it, quote unquote, flaw or imperfection is. That imperfection and that flaw is what make you your motherfucking ugly, beautiful, brave, and bold. Because guess what? You can stand up and still be you in a world that's fake, in a world that capitalized on a mask era, on wearing a mask. But you can stand up and be yourself. That's what gives you the abundance of the harvest. That's what gives people the Queen of Pentacles, their ability to be themselves and accept themselves, whether it's done openly or whether it's done privately, whether it's done online or whether it's done offline, whether it's done with them and their spouse or them and their person or them and whoever they're with, or by themselves if they're single. This is a single person, because the Queen of Pentacles is single. So this is you accepting yourself as you are, and you're attractive when you do. Everybody want to be around you. Everybody loves you. This is a single Leo man or a single Leo woman, but you got it going on though. You got it going on now. Baby, everybody gonna be attracted to you. That's where that love and that hot romance gonna come in at. Because when they see you shining in what you doing for yourself, and it ends up being because you had a prop. Like some people go off to, and I'm let me get my plug. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Some people go off to do those things that are dear to them, that means a lot to them, because they have imperfections in that area. And that's what make them sometimes wealthy. Because like I worked in MHMR before when I was a nurse. So I know about mental retardation, seizures, and spinal bifidas and all them, congenital diseases. And it wasn't hard. I mean, it wasn't easy. It wasn't hard either, but it wasn't, damn sure wasn't easy. because you're dealing with people that can't speak. You're dealing with children born with a genital defect that can't speak. And then I have to train the staff how to take care of them. And some of the staff level wasn't even where it should have been. Some of them were and some of them weren't. So sometimes people that know or had somebody or had a child like that will go into that area because that's where their specialty is and they enjoy it and they know how hard it is. So that's why I think the speech part of this was meant for you to hear, because you're probably meant, and you need to think about it or meditate on it, but you're probably meant to be in that line of study. And that's what this is guiding you to follow that work which is dear to you. And because you understand, because of the way you were treated by people as an outcast, you're going into that same area to help another person so that they don't have to feel what you feel. And that's your contribution here. That's what they're saying to me. That's your contribution, is how you were born, is how you were made. And that's your contribution, to go into helping other children, maybe, or adults with speech impediments, with speech impairments, with cognitive impairments. Because remember, this, if you're operating on an intellectual level and you got a speech impediment, you got some level of mastery that other people don't have in your same I don't want to call it classification, in your same limitation, physical limitation. That's a good word for it. Okay, so in your same physical limitation, you got the intellect though. They may not have the intellect, spiritual aspect of it. You do. They need to get in tune with the spiritual aspect, and that's probably why you're there too, to help them grasp that part of it, the spirituality part of it, so that they can love and accept themselves too. This is very deep. This is very touching. I mean, I literally cried. I'm glad I didn't have the camera on myself. Wow. But you got to let those emotions pass through you just like I did. When it's time to cry, you got to cry, because that's not, it's healing and it's cleansing and it's helping healing you, but that's also your ancestors too. They're trying to heal through you too. So, and they feel that pain, and I know they feel that pain because I felt it just now. I felt that sadness just now that both of y'all are feeling. It was kind of overwhelming for a minute. I'm gonna have to go ground myself in Mother Nature. I'm gonna have to go get under a tree to ground, because I don't want it to stay with me. It did pass through me, but I want to make sure it go back to Mother Nature and she do what she want with it. Whether she get justice for those people that mistreated you and belittled you and betrayed you and stole from you because they thought you was ignorant, but you wasn't. Those that talked behind your back, laughed at you and mocked you, you're going to get justice, honey. That's all I know. You're getting the justice. I hope, I know it will hit the right person that it's supposed to hit and hear. And I'm rooting for you, whoever you are out there. I'm rooting for you, because I know self-acceptance is not easy sometimes, depending when we got a world and a society that places looks and all about this and that and makeup and fakeness and beauty, and like nobody's fucking imperfect. And so that right there does something to the psyche that we can't still to this day really grasp how deep that shit go when a society wants you to be one way, but inside you're another way. And you're trying to live up to the standards of society instead of living up to who you're supposed to be. That's why so many people are lost. That's why so many suicides out here. That's why so many mental health issues and runaway issues and all these other goddamn issues. You know, sex, finding that acceptance through exploiting their bodies, and, you know, teens running away and all that shit, because they got us thinking that everything is beautiful and everything is flawless, and it's not. It's fucking fake, and it's sickening. It just makes me fucking sick, because it's not like that. That's an illusion. It's not like that. Even the spiritual journey is fucking ugly. God damn. That bitch is a beast. If you really in it. I ain't talking about the people that's playing like they on a spiritual journey. I'm talking about the real goddamn spiritual journey. That joker is a beast for real. Ain't nothing fucking pretty about that motherfucker. Now, on the end, when your son come up, yeah, it's pretty. But I'm saying, as you're going through it, no. Hell to the fuck no. Nope, not, fuck not, no. Miss me with that bullshit. It ain't no sugarcoating nothing. Not on this page. But I'm gonna be meditating and sending y'all healing energy, whoever this is out there. May your ancestors continue to protect you, to give you those great favor and prosperity and that passion, and ignite that passion for what you do, and ignite that passion for who you are inside yourself, you know, and you be the light of the world, because you are the light of the world, and the world needs this light. The world needs this light. Your ancestors love you. Oh my God, they love you. Whoever this is, they love you. And they want you to pick yourself up. But you got to make the first step, because they are not allowed to come in and do it. They can't like take your foot and pick your foot up and make the first step. Once you make that first step toward this, then they'll come in and they'll guide you and assist you and protect you along the way. But you have to take the left foot and make the first step. Once you make the first step, you're in there. You're in there. But they cannot pick your foot up literally and make the step for you, is what I'm saying. I can't even do it. All I can do is give you a way to get out, and that's what this is. This is your plan out. This is your way out of it. Out of hermit mode. Okay? Out of the hermit, out of the deep depressive state. I don't want to diagnose, but out of that that darkness, that cold cave. This is your way out. That's all I know. This is your way out. Look how cloudy, look how dark the pictures are, except for this green. And then look now how colorful they got. Look how colorful they got. But then look at the dark, look at the clouds. Look how dark the sword energy, the hermit, is. Cloudy. That's that pain. The cloudy days, but the sun in the back. Look how cool. Whew, baby. Love y'all. Thank you for watching, Leo. Go to my YouTube channel, like and subscribe, hit that comment button. I will zip this up and put this down below so you can have that link as well. And thanks for watching. Thanks for all the donations. Thanks for all the interaction, the listening, the watching, or whatever, the tagging, the sharing. Tag it to somebody that you know that has dyslexia or some type of speech problem, because they may need to really truly hear this. You know, if their loved ones are passed and they are in that hermit mode where they don't want to socialize with anybody, or they feeling bad because they don't have people around, that is the hermit mode. Okay, sometimes that's people just being in and want to be alone, yes, and meditate, but that's a different type of hermit mode. This is more of a person just shutting themselves out from living and from the world right now. And that's what's so different about this reading, and the fact that I even picked up on, I mixed up the numbers right then. That showed me it just did it just took a whole different turn that I wasn't expecting. Okay. So, whew, I'm gonna have to go ground myself today. This is a lot. Ooh, that was a lot of energy. I don't know who ancestors those was, but my goodness, gosh. Whoa, that was a lot. That was a lot. Yes, that was a lot, and I'm going to have to give it to Mother Nature. Okay, I'm going to try to get another couple of readings out, and then I'm going to have to call this a day and go work on my energies myself. Whew. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and light. And you know why your girls say peace, love, and light? Because if you got peace, love, and harmony, you know why your girls say peace, love. See, that they needed that light. That's why that came out. It came out again. Wow. Wow. Peace, love, and harmony. You know why your girls say peace, love, and harmony? Because if you got peace, love, and harmony in yourself, in your heart, you'll have peace, love, and harmony in the world. So peace, love, and harmony to you, Leo. And I wish you nothing but peace, love, and harmony in the world for you. And may you connect with your ancestors and your spirit guides and let them show you and lead you, okay, and guide you to the light within yourself. Peace.